Good morning. Saturday morning, we're going to install the sound deadening today. We're using Kilmat, and it comes in little sheets like this. We're not going to do. We're aiming for roughly maybe 30 to 50% of the van. You don't have to cover every inch. We will cover the entire wheel wells, and the purpose is just to stop the vibration. It helps. You know, if you tap on these, they kind of vibrate. So after you put this on, it stops that vibration. There's not a lot of, from what I've been reading, there's in videos I've seen, there's not a lot of return for this. There are people who have gone out and measured the decibels in their van before and after, and you looks like you're getting you're lowering the sound about 5 decibels max. So we're at 70 miles an hour, you're getting 86 decibels before the sound deadening. At 75 miles after the sound deadening, miles per hour, you're getting like 82 decibels. So there's not a whole lot of return to this, so we don't want to just add weight to the van either. They're not super heavy, but a box of this weighs about 20 to 25 pounds. So yeah, we're just going to keep it minimal and do what we can to ease up some of it. We'll put it over the cab. I've got my list here. So we won't be doing the floor today. We're going to be doing the sidewalls. I'm aiming for 25 to 40% coverage there. The ceiling, we're looking at 25 to 40% coverage. The sliding door, we're looking at 50% coverage, this thing. The rear door, 50%. The wheel wells, we will cover 100% because there's a lot of noise coming off of that just from rocks being thrown into there. So we will cover that 100%. And then, like I said, over the cab here, I'm going to aim for about 30%. When we do the floor, I'm going to aim for 25 to 30% as well. But that's going to come later when we're putting in the subfloor. So, yeah, we'll cut to that once we get some down. And basically, you just cut this to size that you want. You peel off the back. And you can buy a roller, but you can also just use a screwdriver, the back of a screwdriver, and just rub the stuff down. And these little bumps will kind of flatten out, and that makes sure you're getting good adhesion to your van. So yeah, we'll get started on that, and we'll kind of show you later. We'll show you the finished product. Thanks. So I'm back here by the back door. I'm going to try something. I'm going to close it. This is before we put any sound deadening on it. I'm going to close it and see if I can get the noise that it makes. Okay, back to the same door. I've now got that sound deadening there. I have not yet done this area. I haven't pulled this panel off to put anything in there. So here's the difference. A little bit more bass to that closing. All right, I wanted to give you an idea of what the sound deadening looks like now. This is factory. This is what we've installed. Probably going to do a little bit more. But there's down in there's sound deadening. Down in here, there's sound deadening. I think I need some more down there a little bit, just around the bottom. I think the top looks pretty good. Obviously, don't put any on the windows. In the sliding door, I left that cover off so you can see down inside there. I put some down in there so the door gives a nice solid thud now when I close it. I put some up behind here. This is the headliner for the cab area, and so I put 2 sheets, full sheets, one there and one there. So there, that helps a little bit. And there's some down in there. We still have some left over. They come in a box of 34. There's probably 30 still in this box. I do want to still put some on the floor, but that's not going to take more than probably 5 or 6 sheets. So I do have extra. Oh, I want to put some down in the passenger and the driver door once I get a good idea of how that's going to work. But yeah, that's sound deadening. I think I showed you the ceiling already. So that's that. Next phase in here is going to be putting in our 3M Thinsulate across all of this to start insulating the van. So that's next inside. Today I'm going to put in the shore power inlet. It's going to go right in here somewhere because my battery bank is going to be right in here. So here's the driver's side wheel well. The batteries will be right here, which will put the multi-plus inverter charger over here somewhere. So I may come in right in here and run those cables down through there. So that's what I'm going to get to work on now.